Hey guys, today I decided to make a follow-up video about a scary, sneaky and predatory insect called an antlion who lives in the sand, traps the vortex and traps the unfortunate ants. The first video was very popular and gained over 1 million views. Look here, like a sand desert, a sugar or a desert from the Valley of Death, one sand. And there's a dead insect on the sand of a predator who's hiding under the sand. It's like one fantastic movie. I think it's called The Trembling of V-Land. There were monsters living in the sand too, but they were really big and devoured people. If you haven't seen this movie, you have to watch it. And by the way, there were a lot of comments on the first video where you wrote that you were very sorry for the ants. Even though they weren't my enemies, but the street was very, very pathetic. Yeah, I agree with you. I feel sorry for the ants too, but it's just, as far as I'm concerned, he eats mostly only the ants, but also the bugs. I tried the brace, but this time I decided to try to throw my ice cream lion of cockroaches. I ordered tarkans on the internet. These are special feed cockroaches for feeding different home reptiles and so on. And I already got a message that the package has arrived, so I'm gonna go get them now. But while you guys are at it, I have one question for you to ask. For a few days I've been watching, but there's literally 2 days and there's no traps and no crows. Honestly, I was starting to worry. Or the second option, it's just I fell asleep, so I decided, guys, to take this sieve and sow all the sand right now and find this antlion. Because it's impossible to find him otherwise. Not like that. We're gonna put this bowl on top of that sieve, and we're gonna put some sand in here right now. So we're gonna find an antlion, and we're gonna sow it. Oh, that fell out right there. Okay, well, he's also sniffing through all these corpses of insect corpses, because they're lying in a bad place and ruining all appearance. So let's sift up. There he is, guys, look, there he is, and here he is, and there he is. Look, good for you guys, good for you. There he is, guys, look, he must be very uncomfortable with the sandless. He's used to hiding out here. Look at that. Claire's clone. Oh, look, one bug survived. You can imagine he's just a bug, a witch. He survived, buried himself in the sand and stayed alive. Can you imagine that scary sand monster with the scary claws? Let's pour the sand back into his terrarium carefully. Oh, let's straighten it up like this and put him back in jail. Alright, look, he's out of his mind, he's out of his way. Now we're gonna try to throw it in a nice and careful way. Come on, man, how do you get that? I'm afraid of him. Guys, oh guys, look, we're cooking. Mommy's in the classroom. We're gonna throw him back together, and we're gonna see how he's gonna get his ass kicked in the back. Now once he moves like cancer. You know, this garden is on Friday night. There's only sticks left. Everyone in the Scotch house is hidden underground. Let's put the camera on timeline and see how it moves and explores new territories. He thinks he's a new place. So, guys, I've already gone to the post office to pick up the cockroaches. They're about to unpack. We'll see about that. It's been about half an hour, but an antlion hasn't made a trap at all. Look, this is how I left it. He's just sitting there, like a little closer. I'll show you. See, right here. He's gone under the sand, and he's not moving. Well, it's probably a day, and he's sleeping during the day, and he's already making a trap at night. So let's leave him, baby, until tomorrow. In the meantime, let's pack a package of cockroaches. Admit it.
Ой, смотрите, в чем они завернуты сюда. Колбаса какая-то. Человек явно с чувством юмора.
Oh,
Ну да
come
ладно,
on, it's
так.
so unpacking.
Распаковка, распаковка.
How gross is
О,
that?
как это мерзко,
Look
посмотрите.
down at the dragons.
Тараканчики.
Look
Причем,
at that.
смотрите,
There
есть
are
и
different, not
разные, не
very
очень
large and not
большие,
very
есть и
small.
очень маленькие.
So
Поэтому,
I
я
think
думаю,
we
можно
can
будет
choose something
выбрать
from the
что-то
taste
по
of our
вкусу
antlion.
нашего муравьиного льва. Ну что ж,
Well, let's
оставим
leave him
пока его
alone
в
for
покое.
now.
Пускай он
Let him
сделает
make a trap.
ловушку. Продолжим чуть
We'll
позже.
continue
И,
later.
кстати, я
And by the
вспомнил, что
way, did
было
I
очень
remember
много
that there were a
комментариев,
lot
где
of
вы
comments
просили
where
меня
you asked
показать
me to show
что-то
you what
своими
happened to my
муравьями. И
ants,
я вам
and I'm
сейчас
gonna show
покажу.
them to
Вы
you.
только
Look at all the
посмотрите,
larvae,
сколько у
dolls,
них
eggs.
расплода. Вон сколько личинок, куколок, яиц. Целые 3
There's
камеры.
3 cameras
Здесь
right
еще
here.
будет
Look
целый
at the whole
снаряд. Вот,
warehouse.
кстати,
By the
королева.
way, there's a very big queen, you see,
Целая
a whole
куча.
bunch.
Здесь вот
There's
тоже
also a
вторая
second
камера
camera full
наполнена
of larvae
личинками,
with
куколками.
dolls.
И вот
And there's a
третья
third
камера,
camera
там,
on the
смотрите, вот
repellent ants
хранилище
carrying a
целых
whole bag
охот
of eggs.
яиц. Видите, вот.
To see him, a
Целая
bunch of
куча,
them,
они
they're
прям
glued like
склеены
this
вот так вот
together.
вместе.
Oh,
О,
that's really cool.
это очень круто. Означает, что муравьи мои развиваются, и скоро они восполнят свой
And there's no larvae or dolls in here,
Куча
too.
личинок и куколок.
I'm very
Класс.
happy
Я
with
очень
quads.
доволен.
I'm
Очень
glad
рад,
they're
что они так
developing so
хорошо
well.
развиваются. Вот,
Look
смотрите,
at the
это
dolls
такие
separately for the ears,
куколки,
perhaps
наверное,
some
какие-то
privileged
привилегированные
superciliars.
суперсолдаты, наверное, выращиваются.
Must
Видите,
be
они
growing a
огромные
huge
такие,
asshole in the
прям
shadows, going where he's gonna go.
Кстати, смотрите,
By the
такое
way,
вижу в
look,
первый раз.
this is the
Они
first
взяли
time they've
настоящее
taken a real
семечко
sunflower
подсолнуха,
seed.
вон он
He's
тащит
taking
туда,
him
и
somewhere.
разгрызли шелуху,
And did you
представляете?
eat?
Обычно они едят
I'm
только
just
вот
like
такие вот
small,
мелкие,
like wheat,
типа
like this
проса,
kind of
что-то
water.
какое-то вот такое вот, да? А тут я
And then I
попробовал,
tried the
бросил им
sunflower
семечко
seed,
от
and they ate
подсолнуха,
it
и они
too.
тоже его грызут, представляете? А
Can you believe
еще
it?
вот
Also,
посмотрите,
look at the
овес.
oatmeal.
Также они
They
грызут
also eat
овес,
oatmeal.
представляете? Неожиданно.
You know,
Такого
all
я
of a
не
sudden, I
знал.
didn't know that.
Буду знать
Now I'll know
теперь,
what my
едят
ants eat and
также и
oatmeal.
овес. Вот, ребята, здесь
Here's the
вот
guys here
все
looking at the
лотки, здесь
warehouses,
понятно
where they keep
запасы.
the
Здесь
supplies.
идут
Here they have larvae,
расплод,
dolls.
личинки, куколки. Тут просто
It's
пустая
just an empty
камера.
camera.
Здесь они,
They're
наверное,
probably walking
прогуливаются.
around
Вот.
here.
И здесь
That's where the
пьют
moves are,
еды.
so
Так
all
что
the
все,
guys are
ребята,
okay.
нормально. Вот такой вот я
That's how I
сработанный
built a giant fork. Just took a piece of the wreath and poured water there.
и налил туда воды. И, в
And
принципе,
basically they
играются,
like it.
пьют,
They
все
drink,
довольны.
everyone's
Так
happy.
что, ребята,
So the
кто
guys
просил
who asked
показать
me to show
муравьев,
the ants are
обязательно
sure.
сейчас же
I want
поставьте
you to
лайк,
put on a
потому что
face
я
right now,
выполнил
cause I've
вашу
done it.
просьбу.
Guys,
Ребят,
I
вот
suddenly
посетила
got a
одна
thought.
мысль. А что если прямо сейчас вот забросить одного тараканчика сюда, даже
Even
вот
when
когда
there's no
нет
trap,
никакой
he'll
ловушки,
start
вдруг он
catching these
начнет
cockroaches.
ловить этих тараканов. Вот,
Hey
ребята, я
guys,
уже
I
одного
already got one
тараканчика
cockroach,
отловил.
Chico. Put
Последний
him
раз
down.
думаю, ой,
Oh, he's not
урожай.
coming
Загрел
out.
его
Put
в
him in a
стакан. И
glass.
сейчас
And
я
now
его
I'm
прям
gonna drop him
заброшу
right
вот
here.
сюда вот
We'll
в
take a look
террарию.
at the
И мы посмотрим,
terrarium.
может
Maybe
быть,
our
наш
antlion will
муравьиный лев
wake up from his
очнется под
hibernation
свои
and start
источники и
catching
начнет
this
ловить этого
cockroach.
таракана.
Where
А?
did I go?
Так, куда это я попал?
Thanks a
Думает
cockroach.
таракан.
Wow,
Ничего
some
себе.
sugar
Это
desert.
пустыня Сахара. Что
What is
такое?
it? Do
Нужно
we need to
обследовать
examine this area?
территорию. Так,
So I didn't
пустите
learn how to
вылазить
climb the
личинка,
glass. Of
конечно,
course,
да?
she's funny that this
Прикольно,
kind
что
of
для тараканов
cockroach,
они
they
не
don't know
умеют
how
лазить
to
по
climb
стенам.
glass.
Иначе
Otherwise,
бы,
of course, it
конечно,
wouldn't be
говорили,
very
что вот
comfortable. Oh
ой,
no,
нет, только
don't
не
tell
говори,
me
что
you
ты
can
умеешь
climb
лазить по
glass.
песку. Нет,
No,
нет,
no,
нет,
no.
все-таки
Still,
не
he
можешь.
can't climb the glass like
Так,
this.
так,
So,
так,
well,
куда
so
же
where
он?
will he go? I wonder if an antlion will react when it
Интересный лев,
passes
когда он
by.
пройдет рядышком.
You remember, of
Помните,
course, the
муравьиный
antlion
лев
right
такой
here.
есть вот
Here's a big
камешек
one.
небольшой,
That's where he
он
buried
становится
himself. As
там,
long
чтобы
as the
таракан
cockroach
прошел
around.
рядом. А
And the
таракан,
cockroach
как
doesn't
назло,
want to
не
walk
хочет
around,
проходить
but it
рядом,
walks
а
around the
ходит
perimeter.
по периметру.
You're
Тоже
such a
прикол
bastard.
такой, а? В
Anyway,
общем, я
I've
решил
decided to
оставить
leave
сюда
the
таракана
cockroach here
здесь,
in the
в
terrarium and
террариуме,
come in
и прийти
24
через
hours
сутки
to see what's
посмотреть,
gonna
что же
change.
здесь изменится.
Whether
Мы
this
дефлоем
cockroach is
этого
gonna be
таракана,
caught
и
and if there's
появится
gonna
его
be an
ловушка
antlion trap.
муравьиного льва. Так
So
что
I'll see you in
берегите себя
24
через
hours.
сутки.
You're yours and you're
Так.
angry.
Ну что ж,
Well,
ребята,
it's been
прошло
24
24
hours a day,
часа,
guys.
сутки практически. Я пришел
I
утром, и
practically walked
смотрите,
this
какую
morning and
картину
look at the
вижу. Наш
picture I
муравьиный
see.
лев
Our
таки
antlion has
сделал
made a trap.
ловушку. Вон, смотрите, такая
Look, there's
маленькая,
this little, neat
аккуратненькая
Ravenovich.
вороночка.
It's
Все
okay, but
нормально. Ну, а вот таракан.
It's alive, it's alive. Look, he's been running around here all night and half a day, barely getting caught in that trap. Guys, what does that mean? It means an antlion can't catch a cockroach. He can't handle cockroaches. I think it's because the cockroach is very fast, it runs very fast, and obviously, even if it falls into a trap, it just jumps out of it and the antlion doesn't catch it. He's really kidding, look at his speed, but you all know, yeah, cockroach, when he runs in the kitchen, he's just impossible to catch. He's super fast. Let's try to break this trap, then the freeze doesn't even go there. He's running around the perimeter, a tricky torch. He just ran through it, it's really big, it's really big. His antlion just can't catch it. So the antlion only specializes in ants. He's got these little bugs in his teeth too. And then I thought, what if you restricted the cockroach motion area by covering it with a glass right next to the trap? Then he'll run the trap more often, and maybe an antlion will catch him. I left him like that and started watching. It took a long time to run under a glass, not a few times to run right through the bottom of the vortex, but the antlion never caught it. But he tried. Anyway, the cockroach isn't good for him, that's for sure. That's the way the guys did the experiment. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, you're gonna have to put on a eek. I wish everyone a good mood. Bye.